So a year ago, I was diagnosed with a terminal illness, and I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I've lost in the last year. I'm also going to talk about the things that I've gained, although I'm not sure I've gained too much, but having a terminal illness for me so far has been extremely isolating. I've talked about it before, but I'm in recovery and I go to meetings, and I go there because I feel less alone when I'm surrounded by other people that struggle with the same addiction that I have. And unfortunately, finding support for a terminal illness at my age, let alone a rare disease like young onset Alzheimer's, it's virtually impossible to feel understood and supported. And yeah, so it's been a hell of a year. It's been a fucking hell of a year. I'm not gonna lie. It's been crazy. So here's what I've lost. I've lost my identity, who I am as a person. I've always been a strong, independent woman who, oh my God, I used to love to fight for my rights, and people would come to me to fill out paperwork and, figure out ways to get disability supports and blah, blah, blah. I can't do any of that now, and I don't, and I need help just accessing that stuff myself. I've lost my independence. I can't drive. I can't work. Now I'm at the point where going out is too challenging, so I don't go out anymore. When I do, I come home crying because it's too much for me. So I've lost this joy that I would get from being around other people and socializing, and that is part of the disease that I have, but gosh, it came a lot earlier than I had anticipated. I've lost the ability to enjoy the things that I used to enjoy. Like, I used to be a runner and go to the gym and go on really long walks and sit down at the beach, and none of that is there anymore. Like, I have no desire for those things. I attempt to do those things because I know just putting my body in the places that I used to put my body in will make me feel better. But at this point, when I do that now, I literally come home crying, because it takes so much out of me. The sounds, I'm so affected by people and sounds, and I literally just go out and put my earplugs in just to get outside the house. But I can't do that without a barrier in between my ears and the noise, and it's quite hard. Obviously I lost my job. I lost my job early on. That's where I was starting to see some deficits that I obviously didn't know at the time was young onset Alzheimer's, but now looking back, I'm like, oh, that's exactly what was happening. My brain was not registering the information that it should be able to register, especially at a job I had been at for 5 years. And then I lost the ability to drive. I've lost the ability to go grocery shopping for myself. One, I can't get there. And two, it's too overwhelming now to go there. I just order food now, delivery food, like groceries, which is okay. And I've lost the ability to do, the big things that you would normally take care of, your bills and all that kind of stuff. I've lost hope. I mean, I've been in funks before in my life. I think we all have, a little bit of depression, a little bit of anxiety, not doing well, haven't slept, that kind of thing. But this is different. It's like, I know that I'm terminal and I'm progressing at a rate that is pretty much exactly what the doctors have told me I would progress at. I didn't believe them, but they're right. And so I've lost hope to get better, I guess. And that is I guess there's a lot of grief going on. Like, before, if I was depressed or stressed or in a funk, I knew I would get over it, and I knew I'd be okay, and I'd be back on my feet, and I'd be back with my friends. And I don't have that anymore. I know I don't feel, it's just, I'm not getting better, and I'm not gonna get better. And there's like a lot of grief around that, and to live a life without the hope for that is really challenging. Yeah, there's so many things that I've lost. I've lost myself. I think that's like one of the biggest things I've said, especially the last 6 months, is I don't even know who I am anymore. And I am going into some bereavement therapy today, because this is an avenue that I've never dealt with before. I have gained a lot of really good things, though. I'm going to make another video on the positive things, because such is life that when you have shitty things happen, there's usually some miracles or some, and I don't want to sit in my poopy diaper, okay, for too long. But I don't know if there's anyone that that's struggling with a terminal illness, or with a disease you don't understand or you can't see. I just really encourage you to be kind and gentle to your loved ones. Like, a lot of people suffer in silence, and they're not going to tell you. I mean, people that do tell you, good for you. I wish I could do that. I'm so used to making sure that everybody else around me thinks I'm okay. And that's done a major disservice to me. And I wonder how many other people out there that are struggling with a really debilitating disease is sitting in silence as well. So if you are, you're definitely not alone. And my DMs are open.